Hi guys, Aaron here from the Worley Bugger Fly Shop, bringing you another quarantine series fly tying video. The fly that we're going to work on here is a beetle pattern. This is a relatively easy pattern, so I figured I might do a few easier patterns for some of the folks that are just learning how to fly tie or new to it. So it's a fairly simple pattern, really productive. This is kind of what a lot of folks miss, in the summer months are the terrestrial insects, which are insects that are not born in the water, that don't live in the water, that are part of the fish's diet in the summer months. So this is a nice simple pattern. It's a very productive fly in lakes and rivers. Hey guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. So we're gonna start right behind the eye of the hook here. Lay down a nice thread base all the way down this hook here. Like I said, this is a pretty simple fly to tie. This is something that somebody starting out could tie pretty easily. So first thing I'm going to do is take a piece of this 2 mil black foam. Hopefully you can see it here. And this is actually a cutter. This is a foam beetle cutter. You can get these individually or in a kit. I recommend getting the kit because it seems like you tie one and you want something smaller or bigger, so it's nice to have the kit. So take the small end of this, we lay it towards the eye of the hook here. Just kind of take a couple of loose wraps till we get it captured. Then we're going to come back over and bind everything down good so it don't move around. Lay down a nice base of thread over this, kind of to where you get to the bigger part of the beetle body there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take just about 3 to 4 of these peacock curl here, and we're going to tie those in good. This is going to be your underbody, so let's go ahead and wrap those back to base of your foam. Bring that thread forward again back to the eye of the hook. Take and wrap this body. You want to try to build this evenly so when you bring your foam over, it's not going to look weird. So take a few good wraps, get these things captured in here. Clip off your excess. So we're going to take this piece of foam now. Going to bring it forward here and secure it in good with 3 or 4 wraps. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this flash here, fold it in half over the thread. I'm just going to secure this in good. You want to kind of try to lay down enough thread so this is, going backwards, so you're not splaying out, all over. You want this to kind of stay over the top of the body, so take enough wraps to get it to where it's all kind of lay in one direction. Clip this off about a ½ inch long from where you tied it in. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to take just a little tiny bit of widow's web, because if you were fishing this on the water, it'd be next to impossible to see the actual fly without having some kind of a visual aid. So same thing, fold it over the thread. Let's secure this in good here. All pointing back now. Clip that off about the same length as the crystal flash. Next thing here, we're going to take fine brown rubber leg, tie this in, 1 on each side, so you got a total of 4 legs. Split them evenly. So last step, we're just going to take a little bit of this ice dub black hairs dubbing. You don't need a lot of this, we're just going to use it to cover up our thread. Give it just a little bit more sparkle and flash. And we're basically just using the dubbing just to cover up our thread, so it just gives it a little bit nicer look. So then we're going to come underneath here, hold the foam back, whip finish right underneath. So we'll just kind of go through, and these legs you want pretty short. Beetles don't have extremely long legs, so don't need to get too carried away with the length on the legs. Just something to keep it upright and give it a little bit more action. So if you want, you can also take some orange nail polish, or if you got some of the colored UV glue, and I'll just kind of take and put an orange or pink dot right here on the back of the fly, and that's it for the beetle.